Maxime and Jonathan are almost finished with the painting in the dressing room, which means it is time to start decorating. I put together my mood board over here with all my research and inspiration. I'm going to be making a passion fruit inspired wallpaper with my lino block printing technique. Bonjour.
Bonjour. J'ai ramené le soleil. Ah non. Ah, j'ai laissé le soleil au-dessus des nuages pour demain.
Ah oui, merci. Bonjour Benoît.
Ça va Maëna?
Ça va, tu nous avais ramené plein de belles choses.
Bon, comme tu peux voir, toi, on t'a ramené les corniches.
Super.
Et on t'a ramené les deux coffres, les deux placards du palier.
Regarde-moi ça. Heureusement que j'ai maigri. J'ai maigri. Rigole pas toi derrière.
T'as maigri de quoi? La barbe, non? T'as taillé la barbe?
Il est méchant.
Regarde la belle chose qu'il t'a faite.
Beautiful.
Et en chaîne.
Ouais, ça va être super.
Vous refusez rien quand même. Hein.
Ouais.
Faites pas en chaîne.
Ça va être magnifique.
Bah écoute, même si je suis viré, j'avoue que la couleur est chaude. Et ben j'avoue que tu vois, d'avoir juste vu un panneau, ça m'a choqué, mais de voir un ensemble,
Non.
c'est agréable.
J'avais bien raison. Ouais.
Oui, oh, pour une fois.
Tout le monde me doute, mais finalement,
Non, mais c'est bien, j'avoue.
voilà. Mais Philip,
Ça va, mon
apparemment, you forgot something.
Ah oui?
You were supposed to work a bit, then I was expecting this to have been finished.
Oh. Quoi?
Ouais.
Qu'est-ce
Il
que je dois faire?
croyait que tu dois terminer le truc là, dans la salle de bain.
Bah disons que je savais pas que tu prenais du temps de loisir, parce que surtout qu'il y a du travail à faire.
Et il avait ses chaussures de bateau.
Oui, avec chaussettes. Ça, c'est la classe.
Oh, avec des chaussettes.
Ah oui, c'est comme
Ça c'est le faux marin ça.
Waouh.
C'est comme les Birkenstock, il faut des chaussettes. Sinon, ça vaut.
Faites gaffe là-haut, hein. On est filmé.
On est bien, Tintin. On est bien, Tintin. Demain, va falloir débarrasser ça.
Ouais, ok. Y a pas de trop. Tu as déjà.
J'ai déjà fait du vide.
Ouais.
All the builders have left the building, and that gives me some time to address several small issues in here. For instance, here, since Benoit and Vincent installed the door frame, for some reason the holes that I drilled for the plug sockets are not aligned anymore. So I don't know what mistake they made, but I have to adjust it. They always have the fun part, and I have to come in at the end and sort out the mistakes. Unfortunately, I just figured out not only the lower one is in the wrong position, also these are in the wrong position. So the thing is, I'm an amateur electrician, not an amateur plasterer. And you can only be half good at something, not at everything. There was another tiny, let's call it misunderstanding between me and Benoit concerning this door. We planned originally a big opening, but then he changed his mind and he now says it needs to be 8 centimeters smaller and come down to here. So what I need to do, I need to build a little bit of plasterboard wall here and come down here. 23.3, 2 pieces, 23.3. How long is this? 23, that's good. One piece of plasterboard, it's a template. Now the critical one is the lower one, because Benoit insisted it to be level. Which, fair enough, he's a carpenter, they want things level. What's more funny and annoying is that he insisted for me using a level to make it level, not just looking at it, because I'm good, I look at things and I know if they're level. So let's make a test. I think this is level. This is level. Oh. Just for you to see. This is almost perfect. Now I'm going to measure this, and I might need your help. 2 to 8. Can you remember this? 2 to 8. Actually, I don't have two long ones, so I need to use this one first, here. What was the number I asked you to remember? 2 to 8. Thank you. Are you sure? All right.
So I've just finished tracing my artwork onto my lining, and now it's the moment of truth because I have to remove it, and hopefully it's transferred. Can you see that?
Pride is a sin, and that's why I'm not going to say I'm proud of this, but I'm happy that this is done. And I think we can all agree that this is perfectly square now. exactly as the carpenter Benoit intended it to be. And Square has the additional benefit to be the root of Squarespace, the go-to platform to create an exceptionally good looking and efficient web presence, and also happens to be this week's ad. If you are a subscriber of our channel, there's a chance that you've heard about Squarespace before, but what you might not know is that they have a new guided design system called Squarespace Blueprint. It works with AI to help you build a completely personalized website, where you choose from professionally curated layout and styling options to come up with a page that is not only tailored to your brand and business and optimized for every device, but also uses optimized SEO tools, so your page shows up more often to more people and grows the way you expect it. I strongly suggest to check out squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, head over to squarespace.com/howtorenovateachateau to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
Philip's mum. Philip, your mum is here, Hildegard.
Hello.
She's come over from Italy for a month.
For a month
Yeah.
this time.
Yeah, which is so nice because you haven't been here since last June. I mean, we've seen you in Italy, but yeah. And I was hoping you were going to bring the really good Italian weather, but it's still raining.
But it's still raining in Italy.
Yeah, apparently
Yeah.
it's also raining in Italy. So you
Yeah.
brought the rainy
Yeah.
Italian weather.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And one of the recipes that Hildegard always makes when she comes over here is the wild garlic pesto. So we have so much of this wild garlic growing in our garden. And Hildegard, she had this idea to create a wild garlic pesto a couple of years ago, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
And so every time she comes at this time of year, she's out in the garden collecting it. And what do you have to do? You just wash it really well.
Wash it very, very well.
Yeah.
And then dry it.
So chop it, dry it, and then
Yeah,
chop it.
and then mix with walnuts, with oil and salt.
Yeah.
And this is everything.
And-
parmesan.
Oh, and of
cheese,
course,
yeah.
parmesan.
And then it's done.
It's interesting because obviously normal pesto uses pine nuts, but you can also use
Yeah,
walnuts.
you can also use pine nuts.
Yeah, and this
But-
is more local because they're from our own walnut trees.
Yeah, these
so
are your own
Yeah.
walnuts, so.
it's a very, very homegrown, except for the parmesan
Yeah, everything is your own.
that you bought from Italy.
One.
This is also Italian olive oil, not Normandy olive oil.
One cell, 1.5. Then the walnuts. Es war genug, ein bisschen später, Philipp, wenn es gemixt ist, weil das ist langweilig, das braucht lang. When it's still...
Yeah.
I love your directions, Mama. The next step to do here is obviously cleaning, and I'm known to be good at that. If this was an engineering masterpiece, wait for my next move, because I'm going to install a trapdoor here, and I become what I would call an expert in installing trapdoors, because I've done one already, almost. It's not finished yet. Look at this. Look, they give you a pen. That wasn't the case last time. They improved. And a really good product has become better. Not sponsored by these. Also, this is different. I didn't have that one in the last one. It definitely has changed. That's the version 2, Mac 2. Does that work? How was it? Oh yeah. Put it in, take it out. It's gonna be here. So, here. Middle is always good. You might ask, why do I make a trapdoor here? And the explanation is, it's going to be a tap here. And in order to fix this tap, I need to come in from underneath. That's why I need a trapdoor. And so I also can see if everything is alright, if there's water or in the future, so it's good. And it's going to be hidden by the bath anyway, so I still have to move the bath if I ever have to screw out the tap. But how often do you change your tap? Once every, I don't know. And look, that's a template. Use this as a template. That's great. Good thinking. What are these? Good thinking. StudioGreenGlobal.com. This is a one fit wonder. Oh. Beautiful. Well done, influencer. If this was the Temple of Artemis, this is the Lighthouse of Alexandria. Oui, Maxime, c'est Philippe, ça va? Oui, écoute, je voulais juste te prévenir, il y a peut-être 2-3 petites retouches dans la salle de bain en termes de plâtre et bandes. Oui, la salle de bain que tu avais finie. Oh, non, t'inquiète, c'est 3 fois rien. Bah, c'est Benoît, qui encore une fois n'a pas anticipé des choses. Et nous, derrière, on doit rattraper. Voilà, à bientôt.